4:25 Eastern? Really? Mahomes and Allen? The NFL world is being robbed. Chiefs took some time to get going last week, did plenty in the second half to make sure they were buzzworthy for this matchup.
Mahomes out to his right. Back across for the touchdown to Hunt.
They are in Buffalo for this one. Bills at home after playing Buffalo ball again. Cooked up a 40-burger coming off their bye.
Checks to the second call, which is a crack toss for James Cook, and it was a good call. It's a house call. It's a touchdown.
Josh Allen should have gone A-Rod to the Mafia. Just relax, man. Would you take it easy? That 2-game losing streak, that was the stress talking, man. We have James Cook, leader in rushing yards per carry and rushing yards per game this season, after hitting Carolina with 216 yards, 11.4 per carry, 2 touchdowns.
House call, touchdown, somersault, he's in. 64-yard lightning bolt.
He drove the Bills' bus to 40 points last week. Even with the 2-game blackout, so to speak, they're still 4th in points per game at 29 per.
Josh Allen, who's got the second most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in NFL history, just added another one.
And Allen comes in rested, kind of. Got to sit in the back seat versus the Panthers. Was fine when called upon. 8.6 yards per attempt, a touchdown, no interceptions, a 108 rate, plus he punched in 2 short TDs along the ground.
And Josh Allen is in for his second of the day, his 70th rushing touchdown as a Buffalo Bill.
Patrick Mahomes overcame 2 first-half INTs versus Washington with 3 touchdowns and 299 yards, a 104 rate, a nice 8.8 yards per attempt.
Mahomes finds Gray and gets a wow from my partner on that little throw moving to his left.
Oh my gosh.
Mahomes on a 3-game streak with 3 touchdowns and 100-plus rates. Chiefs offense, 5 straight games with 28-plus points after finishing with 28 Week 8.
As Rice makes the catch for the touchdown. A drive that started at the 6.
That Travis Kelce guy still seems to have it. Season-high 99 yards last week, painted it red once.
Mahomes, end zone, caught by Kelce. Touchdown!
Rashee Rice, with 93 yards and a touchdown, has scored in both games back, 7 and 9 receptions in each.
Throws and finds Rice. First down.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 29 yards versus Washington. Xavier Worthy, 53.
Fake it to Hunt. Mahomes wide open is Worthy. Out of bounds at the 26.
So we have the number 4 and the number 7 scoring offenses on the table, along with the number 2 and the number 9 scoring defenses. And they come in off weirdly similar experiences. Bills defense faced Andy Dalton last week, a backup, 9 points, 4 for 11 on third down, 2 red zone trips, which for a team holding teams to 21 a game is kind of what you'd expect. So mission accomplished.
Oh, 3-man rush, that is picked off. A.J. Epinesa just grabbed it from Dalton and took it down to the 1.
Buffalo secondary handled Dalton like you'd expect. 175 yards, no TDs, an interception. Only one team holding quarterbacks to fewer than 161 yards passing yards per game.
Dalton running out of time. He'll fling it out of bounds.
Kansas City also faced a backup Week 8. Also took care of him as expected. Picked off Marcus Mariota twice. Held him to a 73 rate.
Mariota floats it and incomplete for McLaurin. And again, the Commanders turn it over on downs.
Only can play who's in front of you stuff for both secondaries. Buffalo holding quarterbacks to the 13th lowest rate. Kansas City, 12th. Bills, 2nd in passing yards per game allowed. Chiefs, 3rd. Bills held Carolina to 9. Chiefs held Washington to 7, which brought their season average down to 16 per game.
Mariota out to his right, picked.
Kansas City's DBs gave up 64 yards to running back Jeremy McNichols, 54 yards and a TD to Terry McLaurin on the back of 2 ridiculous catches. Only one Bills pass catcher comes in with more than 30 yards. Dalton Kincaid, 23 yards versus Carolina. Keon Coleman, 30. Khalil Shakir led them with a season-high 88 yards and a touchdown.
To Shakir, and this is where Buffalo hurts you. In space, Shakir, cut back, touchdown, he's gone.
Allen took 2 sacks, only noteworthy because he only had 19 pass attempts, and it was to a Panthers team not great at bagging quarterbacks.
Backing, and for the first time on a scramble this year, he takes a sack.
Kansas City got to Mariota twice, 30 pass attempts. George Karlaftis had 1. He leads the team with 4.5. They're middle of the pack in bags. Bills' pass rush, on the other hand, climbed into 8th in sacks for 2025 by taking Dalton down 7 times. He only had 24 pass attempts, too. A.J. Epinesa, Joey Bosa, Greg Rousseau all in on the action.
Really, in meaningful moments, he had 7 carries. That was his 8th. Here late in the fourth quarter of a blowout.
Mahomes took 3 sacks versus Washington, has taken 3 in 2 of their last 3 games.
Mahomes is sacked.
But how both teams play the run will go a long way this week. See, the one area Buffalo hasn't been great in defensively, stopping runners. Gave up 54 yards to Rico Dowdle, 6.8 yards per carry, which pushed their season average allowed to ball carriers to 5.5 a run, only one team worse.
And it is Dowdle, and that's confidence to run it on 3rd down and medium, and he busts it open for a long one.
Washington's defense had been struggling versus the run. Andy Reid fed them 30 rush attempts. Mahomes' scrambles produced 30 rush yards. He's been a first down machine with his stems this year. Isaiah Pacheco hit at 4.8 a run, 58 yards. Kareem Hunt, 4.4 a carry, 40 yards and a TD. The team piled up 148 yards on the ground at close to 5 a pop.
They give it to him, and in he goes. Touchdown, Kansas City.
As for Kansas City's ability to handle Cook, they're allowing 4.5 yards per trot to running backs, south side of the NFL average. Allen Mahomes, the modern Brady Manning. Allen owns Patrick in the regular season, 4-1 in those games. This is the rubber match then, because Mahomes has a 4-0 record against Josh in the playoffs.
2 of the great players we've ever seen in the National Football League showed us another great performance today.
These two have played each other every year from 2020 on, so the fan bases know each other well. Anyone go to that 2008 game? 85 points scored combined.
But the most heads-up performance came from rookie corner Leotis McKelvin, who accounted for 2 of Buffalo's 5 takeaways.
There's a couple of guys to beat, waits for a block, not going to wait for it. The rookie finds the end zone. Touchdown, Leotis McKelvin.
Trent Edwards became the first Bills quarterback since Jack Kemp to rush for 2 touchdowns in a game.
He's loving it. Trent Edwards loves running to the end zone.
The Bills offense has been firing on all cylinders this afternoon, and it's really showed in their productivity.
Buffalo's 54-point total was the 2nd highest in franchise history.